Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be making a very creamy and tasty and healthy palak gobi. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to watch my daily videos. If you wish to watch this recipe in Tamil, click the above link. For the ingredients, I'm going to use a tablespoon of ghee and along with a tablespoon of cumin seeds and a piece of cinnamon. And we need 2 tomatoes. Next we need 3 green chilies, a piece of ginger and 4 cloves of garlic, along with a half a tablespoon of garam masala and a teaspoon of turmeric. Next is salt to taste. For the garnishing, we need 2 tablespoons of kasuri methi, which is dried fenugreek leaves, and along with this I'm going to use half a cup of cream. Next is the main part, which is 500 grams of spinach, and next I'm going to use 3 cups of cauliflower flowerets, which I have cut it into large chunks. Make sure they are large and not small. To marinate this cauliflower, I'm going to use a tablespoon of chili powder, salt to taste, half a teaspoon of turmeric and half a tablespoon of garam masala. To the cauliflower flowerets, I'm going to add the spice powders to marinate it. Just using your hands, give it a nice mix, and we are going to sprinkle a bit of water so that the powders stick to the cauliflower. Give this a nice mix and set it aside. While the cauliflower is marinating, let it marinate for 5 minutes. Let us start making the spinach puree. In my instant pot, I am going to add a tablespoon of ghee. You can either use ghee or oil. And for tempering, I am using the cumin seeds and cinnamon. Let the cumin seeds start spluttering. Once they splutter, I am going to add in the chili, garlic and ginger. Everything is chopped roughly, so I am just going to add it and give it a nice saute. Next, I am going to add the tomatoes, which I have chopped roughly. Along with this goes in the turmeric and garam masala. Without any delay, let us add half a cup of water so that this will stop the spices from burning. Once you add the water, give it a nice mix and switch off the heat. And I am going to top this with the spinach. I have washed the spinach and drained the water, so I am just going to add it on the top and I am going to cover the lid. Now I am going to pressure cook this for 2 minutes in my instant pot. If you are using your regular stovetop cooker, cook it for 1 whistle. While this is cooking, let us start roasting the marinated cauliflower. Add a tablespoon of oil to the pan. I am going to add in the marinated cauliflowers. Make sure the heat is on medium-high so that the cauliflower doesn't burn. At the same time, it gets roasted well. Give the pan a shake now and then to roast all the cauliflower flowerets in an even pace. Once you see some small bits, let us cover this and cook it on a medium heat for 2 to 3 minutes. By this time, the spinach puree is done, so I am just going to quick release the pressure, and once the pressure pin drops, I am going to open the lid. Give it a nice mix and let this cool completely before we add it to the blender. Now if you see, the cauliflower is being roasted well, so that I am just going to sprinkle half a cup of water to it to steam cook the cauliflower. Adding the water will create some steam, so I am just going to cover the lid and cook it. I am going to grind the spinach mixture while it is hot because I am using a NutriBullet. If you are using a regular blender, make sure the mixture is completely cool before blending. Blend this into a fine paste. By this time, our cauliflower is also done. If you see, the cauliflower is nice and tender, but it is holding its shape. This is what we need. Reduce the heat completely and add the spinach puree to the cauliflower. You can add a bit of water to adjust the consistency according to your preference. Give it a nice mix and check for salt whether it is perfect. Now I'm going to let this boil for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes of boiling, I'm going to crush some kasuri methi in my palms and I'm going to add it to the curry. Make sure the curry is in a low heat because it tends to splutter a lot. After adding the kasuri methi, give it a nice mix. Next, I'm going to add in the cream, which is going to make our palak gobi a very creamy and tasty dish too. This is completely optional but highly recommended. After adding the cream, give it a nice mix until the cream is combined with the spinach and you get a lovely color. Palak gobi is a very different dish, at the same time very healthy, as it is a very good combination of two good vegetables which are good and nutritious. That's it. Your palak gobi is ready to be served. Serve it hot with roti, pulka or rice and enjoy.